about me, yeah, 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 yeah. Feelings, whoa, feelings. Ooh, what are your feelings about me? Yeah, 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 yeah. What would you say if I didn't love you? What would you do? What would you say? How would you feel if I went away? Ooh, what would you do? What would you say? Yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa. But we're not in love anymore. It has to end. We're not in love anymore. It has to end. So there is no more sadness, no more pain. We'll learn to love someone again and again, 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 again. Ooh, feelings. Ooh, feelings, feelings, feelings. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, feelings, 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 feelings. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ooh, feelings. That's lovely, thank you.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
I think that's a special song for you. Why?
Oh, well, it happened to be the very first song that I wrote. And it was just about the time that I started learning to play the guitar. And I was at home in my mum's flat playing away. And my manager, who at the time wasn't my manager, happened to visit a friend next door. And he could hear me singing away. So he asked his friend, well, you know, who's this singer next door? And he said, well, I wouldn't advise you to go there because her mother's a Christian and she won't let you in. So anyway, he backed up enough courage and he knocked on the door and we got talking and it went on from there.
And he asked you if he could manage you?
Yeah, and he
that's
went
how
on
you
to be
got
my
in-
producer now and everything.
And that's how you got into the singing business?
Yep.
It's a lovely song.
Thank you.
Actually, you're working as a nurse at the moment. Why? Why did you go into nursing? Obviously,
Well,
singing is your great love.
I know, but at the time, before I recorded a song called Paradise, which did very well for me, I had just started my nurse's training, and at the time I started, then Paradise did well for me, you see. And when I start something, I don't like to leave it halfway, so I've said I'd complete it. And my singing career, I feel, has gone the way I've wanted it to, at a steady pace.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I'm enjoying doing both. But
Now, do you come from a musical family? Your father's African and your mother's West Indian, which is
Yeah.
not a very usual combination. Does everybody sing and play instruments in your family?
well, my mother, she plays the piano, and she used to play to hymns and that. And my sister, she's learning to play the piano, and the flute as well. So
So
between the three of us.
yes, you make a joyful noise, as they say. Yes, you're quite versatile because you play both the piano and the guitar very well indeed.
I try to.
Yes, I see. Well, what were the musical influences on you when you started singing? Who was it that you thought was wonderful, for instance, that you wanted to perhaps imitate? Or
I don't know. I think that I've got a lot of influence from a number of people, but it's only minute things from them that inspires me to do things. But I haven't actually pointed at a particular artist and said, you know, that's who I want to be like.
do you find it easy to compose songs? Does it come easily to you?
Sometimes you just get a mental block and there's nothing that inspires you, and another time you could sit down and you could do a song just like that. So it depends on your mood and what you're going through, because, you know, I write songs according to what I'm thinking or how I feel at the time.
Now, I know you're a fan of the gospel singer Andrea Crouch, and
Yes.
I don't know if you saw our gospel show, but on it, one of the judges said that he thought Andrea Crouch had gone from gospel into worldly music and that this hadn't been a good move for him. Do you agree about that?
I think that it's not music, it crosses over to a number of people, and I mean, it doesn't matter what his music's like, it's what he's saying, and by changing his music he's opened himself to a new crowd, and he's able to put over a message to those people and introduce them into gospel music and what it's all about. But if he sticks to just a specialised type as what gospel is known to be, then there's going to be a group of people who will never know about it because they're not interested in the music.
So you think it's...
I agree.
Yes, you think, I see. But you think it's good that he's exposed to a wider audience?
I do.
Yes. Have you ever tried singing in a gospel choir yourself?
Not in a choir, no, actually, but I love Andre Crouch's songs.
Now, there are lots of different styles on your album,
Yeah.
not just reggae, but there's soul as well, and so on. Are you going to try and widen your range even further in the future?
Well, all I do is I just hope to entertain as many people as I can, and I mean, it just depends on the song, what I feel it would sound best to, what sort of music it'd sound best to. I'm not afraid to try different things, you know.
I wonder if you're interested in travelling to other countries, perhaps Africa, given your background.
I'd love to. I haven't had a chance because I've been so busy, but at some stage I'd love to.
And what about America?
Everywhere. I'll go everywhere.
Yes. Well, we look forward very much indeed to having you back on the show with us some other time, and we really wish you the best with your career.
Oh, thanks very much.